Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, the Philippine National Police reports that over 300 people have died due to Typhoon Odette's onslaught. Several areas in Visayas and Mindanao still reeling from the destruction. President Rodrigo Duterte vows help is on the way, ordering government agencies to fast-track aid. And later, the Filipino bayanihan spirit lives on, from the Philippine Coast Guard to private citizens, all working together to reach affected areas. Coast Guard spokesperson Commodore Armand Balilo and private pilot Captain Lester Codog join us live. Authorities declare a state of calamity in a number of areas hit by Typhoon Odette. These are the provinces of Southern Leyte, Bohol, Negros Occidental, and Cebu Province. The declaration allows for a price freeze on basic goods and mandates agencies to prevent profiteering, hoarding of food, medicine, and fuel. National disaster officials are putting the death toll at 9, while verifying 49 others. Nearly 200 are missing, over a dozen injured. President Rodrigo Duterte has been making the rounds in typhoon-hit provinces. The president has promised 2 billion pesos for relief and recovery. Here's the president in his own words.
So, ang naay mo abot sigurado karon kumboy man karon og dili ugma ang maabot bugas og tubig. Kahuman pag-aimig lugway katong giingon akong bilyon na, pero sa kadaghan sa tao mura na sinsilyo daghan akong tabangonon sa kadaghan tao gamay ra gyud ng 1 billion, pero atong-atong lang nato kung say maabot total na ay bagong tuig pagkahuman, bagong budget, so naa na po'y kwarta nga ikadungag nga magasto nato.
Military and Coast Guard assets have been deployed for disaster relief in the aftermath of Typhoon Odette. Among the ships mobilized to ferry relief supplies and communication equipment include the Coast Guard's biggest vessel, BRP Gabriela Silang. PCG vessels were also used to perform a series of transport missions for residents and tourists in typhoon-hit areas. Let's go straight to the source of the story. First off, we have Coast Guard spokesperson Commodore Armand Balilo. Commodore Balilo, welcome to the source. Thank you so much for your time.
Good morning, Pinky. Thank you for the opportunity. Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng televiewers.
So much help is needed, and so much are willing to help. The Philippine Coast Guard obviously at the forefront as well. Could you please give us an overview first of the relief efforts conducted by the Coast Guard?
As we speak, Pinky, we have 4 vessels na naglalagare sa mga probinsya ng Surigao del Norte, Eastern Visayas, and Central Visayas. And naka-standby na rin, naka-position na rin yung 4 na ships pa going to Western Visayas, and another 2 or 3 will be going to Palawan para maghatid ng tulong sa mga kababayan nating nasalanta ng bagyo.
So all in all, ilan po ang made-deploy, or would that be parang a cycle of ships being deployed at a given time? Paano ho ba yun? How does that work?
We have instruction from Secretary Artugade na i-deploy lahat ng vessels, no, kahit yung mga nasa ibang mission, i-prioritize muna itong relief operations para maihatid yung mga tulong sa mga kababayan natin, no. We have 12 ships, capital ships na mag-ooperate, at ang maganda rito, Pinky, the private sector is offering also their help. In fact, yung mga private vessels dito sa mga cargo vessels dito sa port area, merong mga nakahandang apat, I think, no? As directed by Marina, nag-volunteer ditong mga vessels sa to transport also relief sa Visayas and Mindanao. And I was told by our Coast Guard Aviation Force Commander, si Captain Soria, even yung mga private planes ay coordinating with the Philippine Coast Guard. And in fact, yung unang batch ng relief namin na naihatid ay private plane yung nagamit sa Surigao.
Really?
And nakakatuwang isipin, may mga trackings din na volunteering na maghatid ng mga relief, kaya lang tulungan nga doon sa mga ro-ro vessels hanggang makarating doon sa areas of concerns.
Yeah, but in a situation like this, Commodore, no, na medyo malawak po yung pinsala. In other words, ang dami pong kailangang puntahan. Paano nyo ho pinaprioritize o anong inuuna ng Coast Guard? And idagdag ko na rin po the effort of private citizens to help as well. How do you manage all that, and where do you begin?
This is a whole government approach, Pinky. We're actually coordinating with other agencies like the NDRRMC, and we get orders from DSWD. Of course, our priority would be the hard hit based on the assessment of our people on the ground. We have district commanders and substation commanders going to the places na tinamaan nung bagyo. Like for example, yung Siargao at saka yung Dinagat will be the priority itong mga susunod na araw. And susunod yung Palawan, yung Western Visayas. We come up with that decision base doon sa recommendation ng ating mga district commanders. At saka doon sa mga napapanood na rin natin mga footages na nilalabas nyo sa TV. At yan ay nagiging basis ng ating collective decision para puntahan yung isang lugar.
Such as this video, no? Let's look at that. This is coming from the Philippine Coast Guard. Ito po ay sa Cagayan de Oro City. Obviously, this is in northern Mindanao. Tinamaan din po siya, pero hindi po siya, I guess, we would say the hardest hit areas. Just tell us more about what happened here, if you can, please.
I think this is the rescue operations of our personnel sa northern Mindanao at alam ko malapit ito sa ilog kaya ganyan yung baha. And this was given by Captain Tobilia, the district commander, who is also actually who actually joined the rescue operations, no? Talagang siya mismo yung nagdadirect. And ang maganda lang dito, nakapaghanda yung mga tropa dun sa paparating na bagyo, and they preposition themselves dun sa alam nila na kung saan tataas yung tubig. And this is what happened. And we're able to rescue at walang casualties na naitala dito sa Cagayan de Oro.
Okay. So, going back to what you said a while ago, Commodore, no? Kasi ang una talagang tinabaan would be Siargao and Dinagat, no? I mean, these two areas, apart from many others, Cebu, Bohol, Negros Occidental, Negros Oriental, ano? Ano ho, I guess, can you give us what kind of help was able, sa Dinagat po, because I'm not hearing so much about Dinagat Island. Ano pong tulong ang naiparating doon?
As we speak, Pinky, parang wala pang nakakarating na mga barko ng Coast Guard or ibang government agencies, no? Na maramihan na bulto. Pero may mga initial na ginawa ang mga partner LGUs doon sa area. And ito po ang priority natin ngayon. As I sent you the pictures, bakit ganun yung na-isolate yung Dinagat, yung mga barko po na bumabiyahe sa Dinagat, Surigao, nagtago nung kasagsagan ng bagyo. Unfortunately, yung mga 15 hanggang 18 ro-ro vessels na tumatakbo going to Dinagat and Siargao ay naapektuhan po. Either sumadsad o nagkaroon ng problema dahil sa lakas ng hangin at tubig ng alon. Kaya wala pong bumabiyahe. Pero po yung Coast Guard and Philippine Navy mag-a-attempt po na puntahan ito ngayon at magdala po ng mga relief na mas marami na galing po sa mainland ng Surigao del Norte. Galing po yun.
That will be coming from Surigao del Norte. Yun po magiging ruta going to Dinagat. Okay, para obviously mas malapit po. All right. Go ahead, sir.
Sige, mas ma-add ko lang. Bukas pa parating na rin yung BRP Gabriela Silang sa Surigao del Norte at kasama doon sa bibigyan ng relief would be Dinagat and Siargao Island.
Gaano ho ba kalayo yung biyahe ng Gabriela Silang?
Yung Gabriela Silang, mahigit 2 araw, no? Umalis siya noong linggo. Baka mamayang gabi pa darating yung Gabriela Silang doon sa area.
And again, that's in Surigao del Norte.
Oo, Surigao del Norte. Of course, babiyahe pa uli. Maghahatid pa yung mga smaller vessels papunta ng Dinagat at Siargao.
We just need to take a very short break, sir. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. We will be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, Coast Guard spokesperson Commodore Armand Balilo. Sir, also malaking tumutulong din po ang Coast Guard at nagbibigay ng update hinggil sa mga foreigners that were possibly stranded in certain areas such as Siargao. Do you have an update on this?
Yes, Pinky, no, as of today, we have 39 foreign tourists that we have accounted for. Ang dahilan niyan ay mga embassies ay requesting us to verify kung safe yung mga kababayan nila. And that we did yesterday. Meron kaming mga listahan kung meron pang mga gustong malaman. Hindi lang namin may publicly mailagay, no? Pero on the need basis, you can contact the Philippine Coast Guard to verify. At kung meron pang kayong gustong ilocate o hanapin, you can call us and we will be directing our personnel on the ground to verify yung kalagayan nila.
Are there areas that you still need to reach in terms of handing out resources or even looking for our kababayans? Ano ho yung mga lugar na masasabi niyong hindi niyo pa nararating?
Well, based dun sa instruction ni Admiral Laroya sa amin kahapon, we need to go to Pag-asa Island, Pinky. Sad to say, yung aming outpost dyan, as initially reported by our personnel, ay talagang wash out. So how much more yung mga iba pang mga structures dyan. So gusto rin nating ma-check together with the armed forces para malaman natin kung paano natin ito ibabangon at paano tutulungan yung mga kababayan natin. Of course, we are also sabi ko nga, prioritizing pa rin yung Northern Mindanao and that we will do itong mga susunod na araw. And alam mo, gusto ko lang samantalahin yung pagkakataon na magpasalamat doon sa mga nagdo-donate. At malaki pa po yung pangangailangan at kailangan pa natin magtulong-tulong para maging sapat yung mga relief na dadali natin doon sa mga areas badly hit by the typhoon. Mapapalad po tayo. We are blessed na nandito tayo sa Manila o sa mga areas na hindi tinamaan. And we have the opportunity to bless others this Christmas. Huwag po kayong magsawang tumulong. And kami naman po sa government sector, we can allot yung mga government vessels. Kung may gusto kayong isakay na pwedeng gamit sa mga barko, naka-open po yan. At may mga private sectors na naka-open din yung kanilang komunikasyon at gamitin yung mga assets nila just to deliver relief. So po tayong mapagod tumulong at marami pang areas yung nangangailangan ng tulong kahit po sa Eastern Visayas.
Very well said, sir. I join you in that call. Just as a last update, any information on Palawan?
On Palawan, Pinky, yung mga roads ang nakita ng mga pilots natin yesterday na medyo problematic, no? Putol yung daan ng papunta sa from Puerto Princesa to Northern Palawan. Yung station din namin sa Taytay, sa San Vicente, sa Rojas ay nasira, and ganun din yung mga kabahayanan. Merong report na yung isang island ay may mga nawawala, and that we are going to conduct search operations at hopefully magkaroon ng magandang positive result. And Captain Biliran, the district commander, has been informed already of the situation, and kami po ay kikilos para po sa mga kababayan
Would you
natin.
be able to tell us which island this is?
It is an island near Rojas, Palawan. Ano? We got initial report na yung buong island ay naapektuhan isang mini island. And we will check and we'll babalik kami sa inyo, Pinky, kung ma-confirm namin yung report.
Sige, sir.
And we will sa rescue operation.
Marami pong mga kababayan natin na naghihintay din ng balita hinggil sa what's going on, what's happening in Palawan. Of course, ang tinamaan dito is really northern and central Palawan, which includes Rojas, San Vicente, Puerto Princesa. So, sir, thank you so much for your time and for the help, of course, of the Philippine Coast Guard. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, Commodore Armand Balilo.
Maraming salamat din, Pinky.
We will be taking a short break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Up next, we're going to talk to a pilot who does rescue or mission flights from Siargao. We'll be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our source today, Captain Lester Codog. He's a commercial and private pilot who's conducting mercy or mission flights from Siargao. And I believe, Captain, where are you right now?
Hi everybody. Hi, I'm here in Butuan. Just landed. I came from Ormoc City.
Okay, so what you can call him Kuya Les. What Kuya Les actually does is they conduct rescue or mission flights from Siargao at dinadala po sa Butuan. First, sir, Captain, how many? When did this begin, and how many people have you actually brought to Butuan from Siargao?
It started about 2 days ago, and the first mission was to actually clear all the hit area like Surigao and Siargao. So I brought all the air traffic controller because the area was devastated. So ang pinakaunang dapat gawin is to change the people on the tower so they're gonna be clear na magpasukan lahat ng commercial airplanes. And that's the first day. And the second day, I'm supposed to go back home, but Captain Jewelmer and Captain Ronquillo had called me and then said that they're gonna bring their aircraft as well. So when we had the meeting, we went all back to transfer and ferry all the people from Siargao to Butuan, as Butuan has signal, and about 3 to 6 flights in a day.
I see. So you're able to mount about 3 to 6 flights a day. So that's actually my next question. Why Butuan? I understand because there is electricity at meron pong cell site.
Yes, there's electricity here. You can get a hotel, and most of all, there's food and water.
Opo.
And Siargao is so devastated. I never thought that the area is going to be like that because even the trees, everything there is down. You can see all brown already.
Yeah. Captain, tell us more about your experience ferrying, transporting the people in Siargao to Butuan. Tell us more about their stories and what it was like.
Now, of course, in the beginning, there's a lot of people who wants to go out. And a lot of them are tourists. But the main idea is to get first the sick and the young ones, especially in need. So we are very little and very small aircraft. So our idea is to get first yung mga sickly at saka mga bata. And wala muna nag-uunahan. So pagbalik naman namin doon, we're bringing water and enough food because some of the relief goods hindi nakakadating doon sa mga bayan-bayan na mga maliliit. So now Captain Ronquillo is with me with the helicopter. So we're definitely by today we're going directly on the hit area na hindi dumadaan ng mga relief items.
Such as? Saan po itong mga area na to?
Because we had a phone call from small towns and General Luna at saka yung mga small towns sa taas ng mountain, hindi sila inaabutan ng relief items. So we have a rotary now that can go and reach them as fast as we can.
Pero, Kuya Les, yung inyong rescue flight or mission flight, tuloy pa rin ba yan today?
Yes, we're continuing today and nagpapanawagan po sana ako sa mga kumpanya na merong aviation fuel. I think there's a lot of people like me on a private aircraft who wants to lend their airplane, but the only problem is we don't have fuel in this area. We still have to go 1 hour away in Ormoc City.
I see.
This area, yes. So if there is a fuel here, I think we can add about 7 to 10 more planes to help a lot more people.
For those who might be wanting to still get out of Siargao, sabihin po natin, how can they do this? What must they do kung makasakay po sila sa inyo?
The first thing is they have to go to the tower of Siargao and wait under the shed. and we will have our flight every 30 minutes. Actually, we will start commencing again in about 20 minutes. We'll be flying there. I brought a lot of fuel already, which is very dangerous, but we have to do it, able to save a lot of
Opo.
kids.
Okay. Opo.
Yes.
Kuya Les, thank you so much for speaking to us. I know kakalapag niyo lang po dyan sa Butuan and you will continue your
Yes, ma'am.
flights. I hope you take
Yes,
care
ma'am.
of yourself. Our prayers are with you. And thank you for doing this. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Captain Lester Codog.
Maraming salamat po at malapit na po ang Pasko. Thank you very much,
Thank
guys.
you. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.